guys? I've never seen you open this late.
Yeah.
You just restocking?
No, we're just doing our thing.
Just doing your thing? What's your thing?
What's up?
Well, I've never seen anyone in the store this late.
Is there a problem?
Okay, baby.
No, just chill, chill. Is that a problem?
No, sir, there's no problem. I've never seen anyone in the store this late. I wanted to come check in, make sure
There's
everything's
no
okay.
problem going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys restocking the store?
There's no problem going on.
Why are you here so late?
It does not matter.
It does matter.
To who?
To me.
Why?
Because the store's never open this late.
Is it your store?
No.
And then what? If it's not your store, what's the problem?
I'm making sure that everyone is okay down here.
There's no problem going on. So if you have a problem, you let me know right now if there's a problem.
I just want to know why you guys are here so late.
It does not matter.
It does matter to me.
It does not matter to me. So
does.
if you have a problem, you tell me right now if you have a problem.
I don't have a problem, sir.
This video via Tiburon police brought a lawsuit to their department.
I just want to know why you guys are here so late.
It does not matter. That's what I'm telling you.
It does to me. Can you take a hand in your pocket, please?
It does not matter to me.
Okay. Why are you guys here so late?
It does not matter to me.
I don't care, sir.
If you have a problem, call your chief of police, call whoever you want to call.
My supervisor's already on his way.
Yeah, call him. Tell him to come talk
He's
to me.
coming. Or one of you own the store?
Huh?
Do one of you own the store?
It does not matter. I'm not going to answer your question. If you have a problem, you tell me you have a problem.
I have a problem with you guys being here so late and you not telling me why.
Yema Caliph and his wife Howie Awash own this store, which is called Yema.
My business, sir, is to look at the property down here, and if there's something that stands out to me...
So what stands out to you? There's 3 black people in a store?
There's 3 people.
So you're going to... No.
Sir, you could be black, white, Hispanic.
No.
Absolutely, sir.
There's going to be 3 black people in a store. You're going to come around and try to
I don't want to argue. I just want you to tell me why you're here.
You're going to bring your supervisor? You bring your supervisor.
He's coming right now. He's right here.
Okay. You tell him to come talk to me.
He's on his way.
Okay, where's your supervisor?
He's right there.
Okay, tell him to come then.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's the problem with having 3 black people in the store?
You keep emphasizing black people. That's not
Yes, yeah. You cannot tell me you don't see that. You see that 3 black people in the store. What's the problem with that?
I see 3 people in the
I
store
see black
at
people
1
in the
o'clock
store.
in the morning.
I see
1
black-
o'clock in the morning. This
Okay.
street's closed up at 9 o'clock at night. There's
Okay.
nobody here.
Okay, so what's the problem?
That's the problem.
Okay.
This street closes at 9 o'clock at night, and there's
Okay.
never anybody in here.
Okay.
This isn't regular business hours. There's no
Okay.
customers in there.
Okay.
Is it your store? That's all we want to know.
Like, you want to know why?
I want to know what you're doing in the store at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, if I tell you it's my store, then what?
Then show me that it's your store. and
I
we're
do
outta
not
here.
have to show you nothing. If I tell you it's my store, then what?
Aren't you glad we're looking out for your store?
I am glad you're looking out for my store, but if I
Okay.
tell you it's my store, then what?
Then you should be grateful that we're being as diligent as we are to look out for the street. That's all we do.
All of this appeared to be escalated by Tiburon officer Isaac Madfus, who knocked on the front door.
Okay, it's my store.
Okay.
Okay?
Did you identify yourself?
I do
to
not
the
have to
officer?
identify myself to anybody. It's my store. Okay, then what? Yeah, exactly. So it's my store. So what?
Can you prove that it's your
I
store?
do not have to prove anything to you.
Actually,
sir.
you do.
sir.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. To who and to why?
Oh my God!
I do not have
Yes,
to prove
you
my
do have to
existence to
prove
you.
who you are.
I do not have to prove my
You
existence
are
to
in a
you.
store
Yes.
after hours when the
Yes.
stores are closed.
Okay.
There's 3 people in the store in the middle of the night. We are
Okay.
doing what we're supposed to do. We're looking out for our community.
Okay.
That's all we're doing.
Okay.
That's it.
You're looking out for my community. That's
Yes.
what you mean to say.
If this is your store, you're part
No,
of
not
our
if
community.
this is my store. I've already told you it's my store. Don't use the word if.
Okay.
I've told you it's my store.
Okay, then we're
Okay?
looking out
So
for
don't
your
use the word
community.
if. Okay.
Do
All
you
right.
want us to look out for your community,
do
or do
want
you
you
want
to-
us to let anybody just walk in here at 2 o'clock in the morning and steal all your stuff?
I want you to look out for my community.
You sure?
Yeah,
Because
of
you don't
course.
sound like you're very grateful.
No,
You
no, no.
sound like you're very defensive.
No, I do not sound this defensive.
Really?
I want to wrap up this conversation. We're wasting time. So what's going on? What's up? What's the next step?
Prove
Can
to
you
us
just-
that you have keys
This
or
is my
way to
store.
get
Okay,
into the
okay,
house.
wait.
There you go. That's a perfect thing.
I just asked
I
for
don't
that.
have. Okay.
You know
Look,
what? Put the
wait.
key in the door and we're out of here.
Put the key in the door.
Put the key in the door.
I asked you
If
if you
this
had
is your
keys.
store, you have the
That
key in the
is,
door.
I'm telling you.
There you go.
Stand back, please.
There you
Do
go.
not raise your voice at me.
Put
okay?
the key in the door,
Don't
we're
raise
outta
your
here.
voice at me. Just chill. I'm gonna put my key in the door.
That's his store.
What's that?
That's his store.
Thank
thank
you
you,
very much.
sir.
That's all I need to know.
My dude knows me.
Thank you. See ya.
Well, you know, what did they
Thank you for your time.
Can you put the key in the door, please?
Huh?
Can you put the key in the door, please?
I'm not going to put the key in the door. He already told you. Chief of police is walking away. That's your supervisor. He said you walk away.
We're good.
Just a wild exchange between Tiburon police and the store's owner. By the way, in case you missed it, it all came to a close when a neighbor informed the officers that Caliph owned the store. Thing is, the first officer to arrive on the scene tried to make Caliph put the key in the door, even though, as he states correctly, the supervisor had already walked away. It was a tense confrontation that did not have to happen. Yema would write on IG, "Last night we had a not so good exchange with Tiburon police at our place of work. Yema is the only black-owned clothing store in Tiburon, California, so many people in our community know who we are. Some days we have to work late. Yesterday was one of those days. We received new inventory during the day, so we went back to our store on Main Street to work late. One of our business friends was visiting us from DC, so he came with us. This is around 1 a.m. FYI. A popular restaurant close to us was still open, and I could see their employees working late." In the aftermath, LMT Online would write, "The black owners of a Tiburon clothing store who were questioned by white police officers while working late one night at their own store have filed a $2 million lawsuit for emotional distress. They said they suffered from being subjected to racial profiling. The owners of the Yema boutique filed claims against the towns of Tiburon and Belvedere that also allege revenue losses as a result of the altercation." Caliph, seen here speaking with NBC Bay Area, opened his store for only 35 days before the pandemic hit. During the shutdown, they raised money to buy groceries and hire cooks to send meals to their respective countries, Kenya and Ethiopia. Awash told local media the officer should have knocked, introduced himself, and explained he was patrolling Main Street, but instead it was more like, "Who are you? And prove yourself." The group of officers included Sergeant Michael Blasey and Officer Isaac Madfess of Tiburon and Officer Jeremy Clark of the Belvedere Police Department. The interaction was recorded on Awash's phone camera and a police officer's body camera, wrote the Mercury News. The fallout continued as follows. The police chief of a wealthy San Francisco Bay Area town announced his retirement as the community reels over a confrontation between police and the black owners of a business in town, that being Chief Michael Cronin, who served 12 years. The timing of it all was interesting. City manager Greg Chanis claims, though, it was no coinkydink. Cronin, 72, drew criticism for a previous press release that warned residents the area might be targets of unrest, linked to a demonstration over the death of George Floyd during an arrest in Minneapolis. Protesters called on him to resign because this is just a flat-out dog whistle. Golden State Warriors star Klay Thompson wrote on the gram, "Tiburon PD, WTF. This is how y'all treat hard-working, self-made business owners? Wait, no, just the African ones. Y'all make sick, and there better be some change with how y'all deal with my brothers and sisters." And he tagged Yema. Black people always have to prove their innocence no matter how successful they are. This blink's really exhausting. David Anderson, the attorney for the store's owners, said the officers' actions show intentional racial profiling. He alleges other officers and supervisors could be complicit in coordinating the incident. Such evidence clearly proves that the conduct was intentional and meant to frighten, intimidate, and send a message to them that they were not welcome in Tiburon, the claim said. Anderson said Tiburon has 40 black residents in a population of about 9,000. He added that Belvedere does not have a single black resident, and both police agencies are composed of white officers. It took a white man across the street who did not come down to show his ID and prove who he was to de-escalate the situation and make it go away, Caliph told CBS San Francisco, so that tells you something. Recently, 2 young Trump supporters put out an Instagram post that read, "If Biden wins, me and the boys gonna go raid Yema, 4 o'clock on election day, show up." Although the name of the store was misspelled, the post included a picture of him, a retail store in downtown Tiburon that is black owned. The post came a day after more than 1,000 Trump supporters arrived in a Marin City parking lot yelling at residents of Marin County's only black neighborhood who came out to confront the caravan. After investigating the matter, Tiburon police concluded that the post was an effort to attract more followers on a social media account and basically labeled it a prank.